everybody, I'm Tori.
I'm Courtney, and we're your bitch pack friends.
Today we're going to be talking about an American hero, Miss Onija Robinson. She's been in the news a lot lately. She's all over the Middle East, and we're gonna chit chat about
Literally, physically.
we're gonna chit chat about what she's been up to. Onija Robinson. How should we start this?
Excellent question. So I only know who she is because you sent her to me. Like, she has yet to
Okay.
pop up on my For You page.
Really? She's all I have on my For You page. I don't even get Taylor Swift content anymore. It's just Onija
I don't either.
Robinson.
Does anybody get Taylor anymore?
I don't know. But yeah, so Onija Robinson, she's a 33-year-old New Yorker, and she went to Pakistan to marry her online boyfriend, who is 19. Good for her, if that's what she wants.
Whatever.
If that's what she wants.
Whatever.
And
But who didn't want that?
well, his family did not want that.
His family.
And she gets to Pakistan, and the deal goes south. They're supposed to get married, or she thinks she's supposed to get married. And the rumor is, or the reports say, that his family did not support it, and they didn't allow them to be together. And his family actually took him into hiding so that he physically would not be able to run away
They
and get married
kidnapped
to
him.
her. Yeah, which I guess is common. I don't know. I mean,
It's
I don't
totally
know.
fine there.
I've never
totally
been to
fine in
Pakistan.
Pakistan.
I don't know. But yeah, so she's on her own, and she's just chilling. She's on the news. She's asking for money, tens of thousands of dollars for support. She sounds a lot like Donald Trump, honestly. She's like, "We're going to clean this place up. I'm going to build out some infrastructure. We're going to put some new buildings in. This place is a mess. I'm going to clean it up. Don't worry, just send me the cash."
She sounds like a mix of Trump and Kanye.
Yes, she does.
Yes.
Oh, and I feel like I should say this because I feel like we got so many negative comments when we talked about Gypsy Rose. We acknowledge that she has bipolar disorder, okay? That doesn't mean it's not funny that she's out there. That doesn't mean it's not funny that she's like, "I'm gonna need 20K in my pocket by Friday." That's hilarious.
Send it. How can you not find that funny? Like, it's okay to laugh.
Yeah. And she's my hero. I love the gumption that she has. I love the confidence. I love that she's just like, you know what? I had a setback. My husband doesn't want to or cannot marry me, but it's okay. I'm going to do some real estate development while I'm here.
Maybe we could all use a little bit of bipolar disorder.
That's right. Yeah, she does. She's definitely channeling some Kanye West
And Donald Trump.
I don't know if Donald has bipolar disorder, but he's got something.
He's got the confidence.
Yeah, the confidence, the gumption.
The goals.
So she said that they were going to get married. They didn't get married. Wouldn't that be hilarious if everything comes out later on and it's like, oh, actually they secretly did get married and everything she was saying is right? And
Yeah, wasn't she saying they did get married?
yeah, and
She was like, we're already married.
She's like, I'm going to have a baby. I'm going to go to Dubai and have my baby. And, what if it's all true? Because
I would love that.
yeah. And then she's
It's
going to
like
have
the
the
happy
last
ending.
She,
This is going to be a Netflix movie. Netflix original.
I hope so. I mean, with Gypsy Rose, she got like two documentaries and a Hulu series. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
And she's a fucking killer, so.
I would, if Onija had a talk show, I would watch it religiously every day.
Yeah, a train wreck.
But she also, I mean, she has I think 2 sons who are teenagers, and she's only 33. So
Teenagers like 19?
oh, no, I don't know. All I know is they're teenagers, and they're old enough to be like making public statements on her behalf.
Okay.
Like, they're saying that they want her back. They're worried about her. I think they're the ones that said that she has bipolar disorder. So I feel for them.
Oh my God.
But she's lived a life, is all I can say. She's a teen mom. She's from
She's
the Bronx.
still living a life.
She's got a lot of life left in her.
She's
That's right.
still writing pages.
Well said. Very well said. So yeah, so she said she was going to go to Dubai, and she did. She's in Dubai now. And so
Can we assume she's unmedicated?
someone I probably, yeah,
Okay.
I guess I'm assuming that.
So imagine you are bipolar, losing your fucking marbles,
Yeah.
and then you come back down. You're
Yeah.
medicated. You're being helped. But you've gotten famous. Everybody knows you because you lost your shit.
Yeah.
Do they remember everything like very clearly? Now I'm curious about bipolar disorder.
I don't know.
Or is it like snapping out of it and it's like, what just happened?
I don't know. The few people I've encountered having bipolar episodes, it seems like they kind of defend where they were. Like there's a logic to it. And they're even when they're down, they're like, yeah, I mean it happens. Like what do you want me to say?
Yeah. They're like, sorry, I'm bipolar.
That might not be accurate, but I
Like they use it as an excuse.
even if she doesn't have the energy to follow through on the plans, like I feel like she looks back and be like, yeah, you know what? Somebody should be developing Pakistan. It's a mess.
They stay cocky about it.
She's like, not me. I need a nap.
They're like, yes, I'm bipolar, but I was right.
I don't know. That's my general impression. Take that with a grain of salt. There's a lot of ignorance and naivety around that, but
okay.
So yeah, so her family. Here's my big question. I tried to look this up. I cannot figure out who's bankrolling her because she's been in Pakistan for several weeks, and you don't need a lot of money, but you need some. You can't just be like.
Does she have her Venmo posted up or something? Does she have social media accounts of her own, or is she just posted by other people?
I don't know. I guess I haven't ever seen her like doing like a live stream like with her phone in her face. It just seems like other people.
It's like paparazzi.
But I could see her setting up a GoFundMe or just being like, "Here's my Venmo handle.
Here's my PayPal.
I need that cash by Friday.
Send 10K."
Yeah, 10K in my pocket.
Listen, she'd have triple that by now if she set up a Venmo.
I know. I would send her.
Why not?
I would give her a little some support the cause.
$20.
Anyway, so she's got her family in New York, booked her a ticket. There was a layover in Dubai, and she just got off the plane. And
see ya.
She got through customs, no problem. And I'm just like, do you even know anybody in Dubai? Like, where did you go?
She needs an escort.
Like, is your credit card, do you just have a credit card that's you're maxing out right now? Do you know how expensive it is to get a hotel in Dubai?
Isn't it also a little dangerous?
I don't know. I've never been. A lot of people here in Hungary go to Dubai on vacation, and it seems like, but they're always at resorts. So I don't know what it's like just on the streets.
One of the video you sent me of her in Dubai, the comments were like, she might want to be careful.
Yeah.
Like, this is a little spook.
Okay, but I was watching a video today that said that she was taken to a mental hospital in Dubai.
Against her will?
Which is why she's been, a little more silent lately. So she may be medicated now. I'm surprised that, if that's true, I'm surprised that they haven't deported her back to the U.S. Like, if she's...
Or maybe they have.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe she's back in New York.
Yeah, she's hiding.
But I guess, like, when she was in Pakistan, she was also taken into custody. And so all those people that you see, like, handling her and, like, letting her do her little press conferences were cops. Like, like, you know, when she's like, my friend Shabana, like, Shabana is actually, like, a police officer that was assigned to take care of her.
Not her friend.
Yeah. Not, like, her new Pakistani bestie.
Yeah, her bestie.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the story continues to develop, and I'm rooting for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I hope her man shows up in Dubai and they can have that baby.
Comes in on his white horse.
Yeah. But I just, if you're dating someone on the internet, can you like find someone in your own country so you don't have to go to Pakistan?
I would rather not leave.
Of all the ways that they're mismatched, like, one, geographically.
You're in New York.
Yeah, there's
a
lots
lot
of
of people
there. Yeah.
Lots of them.
Yeah, and he's 33 and 19. It's not an insurmountable age gap, but it's pretty significant.
You're just gonna mother him.
And he's probably
Did you want, like, you already have teenage boys.
He can't be more than 5 years older than her kids. That's messed up.
Ew.
Yeah, I hate it thinking about it.
That's gross. That's icky.
And she's like, you know, I don't know, maybe she's Muslim, maybe, but she's like from the streets in the Bronx, and she's going to
she's like hood Muslim.
A very rigid religious environment in Pakistan. That's a tough transition.
All
She's
I
just
know
gonna.
about her is I would not fuck with her
I would no.
after you.
I think that's why she's made it this far. Is
Yeah,
everyone's like, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot
it's
pole.
not for
I'm
me.
not.
Not my circus.
Let's just give her some cash and keep rolling.
She's not hurting anybody.
Yeah. But yeah, there's something about that, like her, Kanye, just the unfiltered, unapologetic.
Delulu.
I'm just gonna do what I want. I know they do. I mean, Kanye especially does a lot of bad things, but I admire just being like, this is what I want. I'm telling you, and I'm gonna go do it.
They seem very like so unaware of themselves.
Yeah, how freeing is that?
Seriously, I wish I was this clueless and delusional. That would feel good.
Yeah. Well, so as far as I know, she's still in Dubai, and I wish her the best. I'll obviously, if anything else happens, if she comes back to the U.S. or she gets reunited with her boo, like we'll let you know.
We will see.
Yeah. What else is going on? Have you been following the Blake and Justin case?
I feel like not much has happened since last time we talked about it. So I know they like tried to put out more information, right? Blake and Ryan. And it was proven wrong like immediately by Candace, what's her face? Candace, what's her name?
Candace Owens. Yeah.
Yeah, she literally was pulling up like articles that came from where he's talking about where Justin Baldoni's talking about like his character in the movie. And they like took a quote from that and they like, see?
Yeah.
He's terrible. And it's like, he's not even talking about himself. What the hell?
Yeah.
Just like, did they really think they were going to get somewhere with that? Like people wouldn't notice what it came from?
Yeah. It weirds me out, but also I understand how like people who normally talk about the news are like reporting on this Blake and Justin.
I kind of see how it fits because it's like the Me Too movement in reverse. I think that's how they're getting away with it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The Me Too movement in reverse.
And what did you think of them going to the Saturday Night Live thing?
Well, I think the last time we talked about on the podcast, we hadn't talked about the theory that Blake had a crush on Justin, and then Ryan was so mad that all of everything that happened is just him being on a rampage of like his pride being hurt that his wife had a crush on some other guy. Which, I don't know. It seems, at first I thought that was kind of stupid, but the more things come out, the more that seems
it's making sense.
Actually the only explanation. Because
literally, the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, that's a reach. But now I'm like, no, this is Blake made a mistake marrying this man.
Yeah, because when they were on the Saturday Night Live reunion show, I was like, well, one, he's the one that looks good. He's the one that gets to make the joke and looks funny, and she's just there.
She looked uncomfortable the entire time.
She looked scared.
She's smiling,
she looked
but
uncomfortable.
She doesn't.
Yeah. And then, so I was just like, this seems like something that he initiated. And if they were going to do this, like if she was going to initiate it, I'm sure it's uncomfortable for her to be on camera, but she would need to be the one she needs to make that same joke. Like, not him. The one be like, why? What's going on? Like,
did you see the way she looked at him when he did it? Like she was either really in on it or had no idea.
Yeah. And I'm sure I'm sure like half the people in that room think poorly of her right now. So I'm sure it's very uncomfortable.
But it's like, I feel like Ryan looks so bad right now that like, I know I'm wondering like, did Blake want to do any of this?
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing is like if she's bringing this case against Justin for like to make Ryan feel better, like
to save her marriage, maybe.
That's such a weak response to not just be like I'm sorry, like
He's
that I
hot.
messed up. I'm sorry. Like if she didn't, I don't know if they did anything or if it was just like she had feelings for. I don't think so either. But like if this is all just like a pride thing, like they need to settle it themselves instead of like ruining someone else's life for it.
Instead, they ruin their own lives. Really, they're canceled.
Yeah. I think it'll be hard for them to come back. It's also like I was thinking about, I don't like cancel culture. I think people should just be able to make mistakes and like say they're sorry for most things.
We're only human.
But like it's people that like you would think would never like I was thinking about Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, and because I feel like they're pretty canceled right now. Like
They're
I
done.
read that they're like going to move to France or something because they think LA is too toxic, and it's like LA
I
is toxic because you guys go to Diddy
You
parties
fucked
and
up
defend Danny Masterson for raping
and
teenagers.
possibly murdered a woman.
Yeah. And I'm like, and I'm sad because I like them and I want them to be good and I want them to like keep making stuff, but I'm also like, you know
Hmm.
what? I think it's good that you're not allowed to do that. Like
Yes.
there is like for all the things that are wrong with our culture, there's a line where it's like you're not
You can't
allowed
do
to
that.
you're not allowed to intentionally ruin someone else's life, or you're not allowed to treat
Yes.
someone else like garbage just so you can maintain a level of fame.
And it's
Like
almost like a what do you call it? Like a power. Like they think they're unstoppable. What is the word I'm looking for? I'll find it
unstoppable,
tomorrow. I'll think of
invincible,
it. Invincible. They think they're
invincible.
invincible. They think they can do whatever they want and nobody's going to care because they're famous.
Mhm. They're wrong.
They're
They're
so
wrong
wrong.
now. Everything is on camera now.
You're fucked.
Yeah, and it also is like bringing me so much joy that like all the memes, I probably sent you one of Aaron Brockovich being like, nobody knows this case better than me, and like talking about the
Yes.
Blake Lively case. It's
Yes.
like, I may not have any legal experience, but I know this case
I've
inside
been
and
on this
out.
case.
I've been working on this for 18 months. You can't
It's
tell
so
me
true.
anything. That's
I
how like
swear the public could solve murders if you just give us the facts. We'll figure it out for you. We don't need
yeah.
detectives.
I mean, it's honestly crazy that crazy good. I'm not saying crazy bad. Crazy good that it's like impossible to commit a crime or do anything wrong because
Right.
everything
You're
is
gonna get
recorded.
caught.
Even if you're famous and rich.
Yeah, we see you.
Yeah, but like all the stuff with Ryan, like, I mean, I think he's kind of funny. I don't understand why everyone loves him as much as they do, but he seems like kind of a bad
He seems
partner. Like he
terrible.
just keeps
Fucking
cheating on
terrible.
people for like a younger, hotter person. Like,
When like his exes all say he was not nice. He was like controlling,
yeah.
jealous.
And then he like, who was he? Oh, Alanis Morissette. He cheated on her, or he dumped her. I don't know if they cheated. He cheated, but he dumped her for Scarlett Johansson. He dumped Scarlett Johansson for Blake Lively, and he's always like conveniently like, this relationship ended 1 month, and then the next one began the next month. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Did it
interesting,
though.
very interesting timing.
Are we sure?
I'm not sure.
I think he's slimy.
Yeah, and it's just I don't know. And I've also heard rumors, I don't know where. Maybe I've been reading too many blind items, but that he cheats on Blake or has cheated on Blake a lot, and I'm like, I kind of believe that. And
Yeah, at this point,
yeah, so
it's not looking
I don't
good.
know. Do you
I
think?
feel bad for their kids.
Yeah, yeah. Especially like, it's annoying too that all that drama. She literally had like a 6-week-old baby when all this was happening.
Yeah.
Like, what a
She's like
mess.
pumping her boobs.
Yeah, yeah. And then it's like in a sexual way, and it's like it's not literally not.
It's not
Could
hot.
not be
So,
could not be less sexual.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are some guys who are into that, but
um, do you think that Taylor and Blake are really ending their friendship?
that seemed
No.
like that seemed like a Taylor trying to save her ass with this and talking,
Yeah.
talking to Blake, behind the scenes,
Yeah.
being like, "You understand, right? You understand.
Yeah.
I have to pretend I don't like you."
So you
But
think they're
I did see Taylor's getting again. I don't know the word, but she's definitely going to be involved in this case. Like she either has to show text messages or go be on the stand. I can't remember
Oh,
what it
really?
meant.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear that. That's
It
exciting.
was something Candace posted that Taylor's getting this
Yeah.
legal word
Yeah.
involved.
Subpoenaed? No?
That's the word I kept wanting to say, but I feel like it was a different word.
Okay. Interesting. I did not hear that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look now.
Drama. Okay, so you think they're still friends? I think she's gonna have to figure out how she can tell the story of like if they're gonna be linked together anyway, and she's gonna be dragged through the mud on the legal stuff, then she probably can't just like cut it off. And I just feel like she's so integrated into their little family. It's so sad.
Yeah, she's their godparent or their godmother,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, and you can't just cut off a godmother, they're
That's
with you for
you're
life.
stuck with them. You can't just dump them.
Yeah, even if they do something illegal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find it. Deposed.
Deposed. That's a good word.
Taylor Swift will be deposed for Blake's lawsuit.
Man, this is so
Should I Google
exciting.
deposed? Do you know what it means?
I think it just means that you have to like go in for questioning or
Cooperate.
something. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
Something like
Googling it
that.
anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
Deposed. Deposed. Past. Oh, no, it's not helpful. Testify to or give evidence on oath, typically in a written statement.
She's
Well,
gonna be
she's a
like,
writer, so
she's like, how much ink
I'd
do
like
you
to
have?
deliver my deposition in song form.
I'm gonna write a song about it. It's
Next
gonna
on
be
the
on my.
stand is Taylor Swift. She comes out with a guitar.
Taylor's like, I'm dropping my new album. That's where it'll all be. Track 5, the saddest song.
This album is called Dragons.
Yes,
Slay.
I love it. So, do you think that this case has been keeping Taylor busy, or what do you think she's been up to? We haven't
I
heard
think
from her.
she's shitting herself right now.
Oh yeah.
I think she's in hiding.
Wow, that's not what I was gonna
But
say.
also, I had a thought. Like, I don't actually think this, but I was like, wouldn't it be funny if this is all just part of Taylor's plan to lead up for Reputation TV? She has to look bad. That's how Reputation works. She has to
We're-
look terrible. Her reputation has to be in the dumps for this to work.
We're all gonna hate her, and then she's
This
gonna
is
be
just
like,
one big fucking Easter egg.
she's gonna be like, and then Justin Baldoni's gonna be like, I was in on it too.
Yeah. He's in her music video. That's the first clip we will see for Reputation TV is Justin Baldoni.
There's gonna be a bonus track called Deposed.
Post Dragon.
Justin Baldoni's gonna be in the music video. That's hilarious.
All right.
I hope it's true. I hope everybody gets what they want. Everybody
And
has a
then
happy ending.
We'll be like,
Nobody-
just kidding, everybody.
Well,
It's
okay, not to bring up
marketing.
not to drag Blake through the mud again, but I also heard that Anna Kendrick was scheduled to do A Simple Favor 2 with her. And they were gonna start shooting, but now that's canceled. And apparently Anna was like, Blake's hard to work with.
Have you seen their interviews together?
No.
They look like they want to beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's funny. There's one where I don't know what they're talking about, but Blake must have been after Anna was like a princess in a movie. And Blake was like, I just have to, I won't ever get to play a princess in a movie. And she was like kind of whining about it. And Anna was like, oh, you poor thing, like mocking her so bad.
Anna Kendrick is like becoming one of my favorite actresses because I feel like she looks like she's so sweet and she kind of comes off that way at first, but then
She's a fucking bitch.
everything she says is so snarky and hilarious.
Yeah, she just says what everybody else is thinking.
Yeah.
Did you read her book? She had a book out at one point.
Anna Kendrick?
Yes.
No.
And all I remember from it is she was like, yeah, I like to fuck a lot. She was like, I like to do weird shit. She talked about it through like the entire book.
She does have a weird. Okay. Well, I listened to her do an interview about like her relationship. She was in a relationship for like 6 years with this guy, and it was like sort of an open relationship, but the guy kept telling her he didn't want to have an open relationship. And she's like, it's fine if we do. And he's like, no, I just want to be with you. But he kept cheating on her. And she was like,
he wanted to be able to do it. He didn't want her to be able to do it.
no, I think she was fine just letting him cheat on her. She was like, it's fine. Like, let's call it what it is.
She
And
didn't even want to go.
Yeah, and she was like, you want things outside of this relationship, and that's fine sexually. And he kept saying like, no, I don't want that. And then
So he's
cheating on her
basically
anyway.
saying, I only like doing it if I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, and she said that they went to therapy for like multiple years, and he kept like I don't know. She said he was psychologically abusive, and I was like, it sounds like he's just a liar. Like,
It sounds like he might
I don't
just be
know.
a piece of shit.
also, you should do better than being in an open relationship with somebody.
You're Anna Kendrick.
Yeah, you can find somebody who wants to be with you and just you, Anna.
Yeah. Me.
But
I'll do it.
But it was sad to listen to because I'm just like, I don't know.
Nobody's safe.
It makes me sad when like people who seem like they have it all together, like they're pretty, fun, have money, whatever, and they still cannot find somebody who just like wants to be with them. Like, why is
wild.
it so,
Like, yeah, it's depressing.
Yeah. So, anyway, everyone appreciate your loved ones. That's all I have to say about that. Because you don't realize how bad it is out there.
It's rough waters.
Yeah, so trouble in Hollywood and
Everywhere.
hey,
And Dubai.
I have an addendum that I like to add that it doesn't have anything to do with anything we've said, but there's a new Chicken Shop Date episode out, and
I've been seeing clips.
I just want everyone here to support Amelia Dimoldenberg and the Chicken Shop Date enterprise because it's hilarious, and her latest one with Harris Dickinson is really funny and really good.
I want them to get married.
They have great chemistry. But she also brought up in it, because he said, I think he was like, should we kiss? And she's like, I don't kiss on the first date, which is such a good answer.
And he was like, just everything else. She was like, yeah, everything but kiss.
And he's like, you've never? And she's like, never. She's like, almost. And
yeah, Maddie Healy tried.
Maddie Healy. And then I went back and watched the Maddie Healy one, and it was so funny.
Yes.
He
does try.
He does try. Yeah, and she smokes a cigarette with him. And
he's an animal.
Yeah, he's relentless. I get why. I mean, I get it. He's
a bad boy.
He's such a bad boy.
You just want him to choose you.
He's adorable. Yeah, I want to turn him good. That's how I feel.
Yeah. I can fix him. No, really, I can.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I mean, so there's a lot going on in the world, everybody. That's all I have to say. Is there anything else we should share with the people before we sign off?
I don't think so. I think we covered our bases.
This is it. Thanks for chatting, everybody. We're your bitch pack friends.
Bye.